Libra, song that's playing for you is Blood All On It. Alright, so look, Libra, now whether you invested yourself in a situation and you trying to pull yourself out of it, but you already got blood on your hands. You already done gave you too much time, energy, and awareness for you to just get out scot-free. Get out this relationship scot-free. Get out this job scot-free. You feel me? You still gonna have some debt to pay in some way, shape, or form because you dabbled in it. Or somebody outside of you, look, was being dishonest to you in some way, shape, or form. They lied to you about something. Now it's like they got you to invest in some shit, and the whole time they had blood on their hands. Esoterically speaking, they did something they shouldn't have done. They felt guilty about it, but they didn't want to share their guilt by themselves. So they came to you in some way, shape, or form, talking to you about a situation. They wasn't telling you what was really going on, but they were telling you just enough to clear their guilt out so that they could wash their hands, get the blood off their hands, get the guilt out their mind about a situation. Now you found out motherfucker was lying. Everything that this was involved in this, all that shit got blood on it. All that shit is dirty in some way, shape, or form. Oh, how you get all that money, dirty money. Yeah, look, I told you someone was stressed. Now Libra defensive towards this person, or Libra you stressed and somebody defensive towards you. Yeah, because somebody invested in not a good idea. Thought it would yield you some good results, or someone thought something would yield that. You loud. Wow, I ain't even hold you, bro. Something got blood all on it. Somebody dirty. Whether you did some dirt, now you trying to wash your hands, you trying to rid yourself of the guilt you feel. You trying to clean yourself with some new feelings. You trying to find you a nice little emotional pond, nice little feeling to put yourself in that help you rid yourself of this guilt. Because you know the truth. Queen of Swords, oh yeah, you know the truth, Libra. You can't hide. And you know the truth about what? An ending regarding some instability. And that whether it was something you invested in, or it was a friendship, relationship, somebody outside of you invested in some shit. Yeah, look, you got some new. I told you was trying to find you some waters. You got a new. If it's you versus someone outside of you could have presented themselves towards you in some way, shape, or form. Someone could express 222 is a time, 246. Yeah, balance. You might also be dealing with a Virgo. If it's you versus someone outside of you could have presented themselves in a virgin-like state. Someone could have expressed some emotions to you. These people or this person may have never expressed this type of feeling to you, or just never expressed emotions to you at all. But when someone brought their feelings to you, when someone expressed themselves emotionally to you, it brought you the truth. With that truth came an ending to what? Something that was unstable, something that was unbalanced. If it's you versus you got the truth because you got new feelings from something you were doing. Whether you was trying something new, or you tried something new, and that what you tried brought a emotion out of you that you've never really experienced before. And it's like with that new feeling came a new awareness. That new awareness brought you a truth. Now you know the truth about what you were doing. Peeping out the window. All right, now look, whether you are emotional or someone outside of you is emotional because you know the truth about what? The fact that they was trying to get away with some shit that you were involved with, Libra. Yeah, most of you done bossed up. And that's because you got somebody expressed emotions towards you in some way, shape, or form, or you just got new feeling because you did something new. You tried something new. You put yourself in an atmosphere or an environment you don't particularly dabble in. You never go here. You never do this. You never watch this. You never listen to this type of tune, this type of frequency, this type of vibe. You've never vibed out with someone like this. You've never been on this type of vibration. But when you went on that vibration one time, you put yourself in that environment one time. You listened to that song one time. You watched that one episode. That one episode brought you a truth. You listened to that one person at your job you never talked to, and they talked to you. That one time you talked to that person at your job, they expressed something that they were feeling. They invested their emotions to you in some way, shape, or form. It didn't even have to be an emotional conversation. They could have just said something that brought feelings out of you. And that with those feelings brought you a truth. And that put you in the position to boss up. Put your foot in the shoe that fit you there, Libra. You know who you dealing with, or you know if you're dealing with somebody outside of you. Now you don't think about a situation the same way you used to think about it. You don't see a relationship the same way you used to see it. You don't see a friendship the same way you used to see it. You got a new eye. You got a new eyes. You got new eyes now. You may see something that's toxic. You may see someone outside of you as emotionally unstable and or unbalanced when they express themselves towards you. And you see it like this now. It's like, if it's back to that work example, you was working with that one employee, y'all both been working there for a while, y'all known each other for a while, y'all just never really meshed like that. Y'all had the registers together for the first time. And thus y'all had engaged in some conversation because y'all had to work together as a team to bust the line down, right? So now that coworker expressed something to you. They said something to you, or you feel me? They put you on to something in some way, shape, or form. That made you feel a new type of way. That new feeling they got gave you a new perspective to think about your manager. Now you realize your manager just been playing you. Now you realize your manager just emotionally unstable when they be expressing themselves to you. They just really be trying to fuck with you like that. All because you talked to somebody you ain't never talked to before. Look, now I told you they changed how you view your partnership with your manager, with your relationship, with your friends, because they expressed something. They brought you new feelings. Someone or something brought a new emotion out of you. That new emotion brought you a truth. Yeah, and about what you was doing, how you been doing, who you been bossing with, who you been mixing and mingling your energies with, the relationships and shit you invested in. You got a new way to look at all this shit. And how you looking at it, you might not like. It's like you got a new set of eyes, but you don't like what you see. Because what you see is instability, left and right. This person dishonest. Damn, I really thought I could trust this person. Now you know that person just expressing themselves in an emotional unstable state. You know that person, they just be manifesting bullshit because they be lying, they be dishonest. Everybody you around, you realize everybody you around really some snakes. Or you realize your significant other was a snake. Or you realize your friend was a snake. Or you realize you invested in snake-like patterns. You were the one who was expressing yourself in a emotionally unbalanced or unstable state. You were the liar. You were the sneaky one. And that's why you manifested the relationship going the way it did. You feel me? If it's you versus you, if it's you versus someone outside of you, it's like you got a new way to see a situation. You deal with somebody, something to prove. Yeah, you might just be dealing with somebody who real prideful in some way, shape, or form, and they prideful to the death of them. And that all that pride ain't doing shit but bringing you emotional clarity about who the fuck you dealing with. You realize this person, these people was a bad investment. Someone was just lying to you. That's why the relationship ended the way the relationship is. Because someone was trying to get away with some shit. Someone manifested problems because they were emotionally unbalanced and or unstable. So something ended. You know the truth now, Libra. Put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You know about your friends. You know about your job. You know about wherever you've been investing in. Wherever you are, you know now. And that's because somebody invested themselves in you, towards you. Someone was trying to manifest some shit in your space. Or it's like someone was trying to manifest some shit for their life, for what they had going on. But in order to do that, they needed Libra to participate in some way, shape, or form. So they came to you expressing some bullshit, some emotional instability, unstable shit. And you just became aware that this motherfucker just feel like they got some shit to prove. And that changed the dynamic of the relationship for you. Pride is somebody's downfall if it's not you. But it's like, even if it is you, you now know why you fell from the position you fell. You now know why everything happened, why the shit happened that happened. You know now because of your pride, or you just know because somebody else's pride. Look, I tell you, somebody is real unbalanced. If it's like now that Now that your manager see how you carrying yourself around, it's like they see you changed how you handle the situation or how you invest in it. Now they being a dick. Now they all on your back. They telling you to do everything now just because they salty that you know. Another shoe is somebody felt like they had some shit to prove. In order to do, then they was gonna do whatever the fuck they had to do to prove that. Whether they had to tell a lie or tell the truth. Most of the time they told lies to you though, Libra. Just to get you to take care of us. It's like just to get you to invest in the space you share with somebody, but you're not confused no more. You see through the bullshit now. And that's sending somebody for a loop. Somebody might be real anxious right now because you now see them for who they are. And you over it. You ended it. You ended anything that was unstable. You ended any relationship with somebody who was trying to sneak or lie or play or get away with some shit. Somebody can't walk away from the perspective you see them in now. They're stuck in that light. You stuck with the truth and they're stuck being seen in that truth with you. You feel me? Yeah, somebody was a creep. I'm telling you, look. Somebody was trying to get away with some shit. Somebody was prideful. You know who you're dealing with, Libra. You were dealing with a creep though, or you were the creep. And your creep activity finally got you caught up. And you were finally put in a position to get a new feeling about what you were doing. Now you know the truth about your own actions. Damn, I was really like that. I was really out here doing shit like that. I was really out here expressing myself like that. I was really out here investing in relationships that were on this type of level, on this type of time. I was really shaking hands with these type of people, these toxic energies. You're reflecting on yourself. Or that's how you see somebody outside of you now. You really seeing somebody for who they are now. It's like you see someone's true colors. And they colors ain't shit you want to see no more. So you ended the relationship you share with them because you got new feelings about it. Now that you know the truth. That motherfucker's a creep. Real life. Look, you elevated out of the situation. You matured.